Hello everybody, welcome back to Magicube. Last time we had our first real big struggle with this game. Level 24. Such a simple looking one, but I did not figure it out. I think I'm going to go back to it. I think I'm going to go back to it for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. See if I can make any more progress. I just couldn't think of any other things to do. I stopped being able to verbalize what my options were or whatever, just because I thought I'd gone through every option. I never really understood how it was going to end as well, or any of that stuff. So I'm going to try it again. Try it again and see what happens. What do we have? We have glass blocks, which I can shoot through if there's space for me to do it like this. And then a yellow appears on the other side. There's this blue thing which is new. Which can be blocked, as I've learnt, but when it's blocked, I can't possibly go underneath because I'd get squished by the thing that was blocking it. Yeah, that's just guaranteed. Yes. We don't have any skulls or anything. So if blocks are coming past this, they're going over yellow. That is the only way that can happen. Or like a block could go down here, and then yellow, and then some other things. Which I can't remember if I did that. The good thing is I can't quite remember all the things I did, so I guess I'll do them all again. Is that a good thing? I don't think that's a good thing. And then ways this can end. Ways this can end. I cannot go here, therefore yellow has to end up on there while I'm over here. Ways that can happen. I can throw yellow. Therefore, there'd have to be a grey over there. If there were a grey over there, it would have to have been pushed by something. Therefore, it would have to have been pushed by a glass block, because the yellow block isn't pushing it. Because if the yellow block was pushing it, then I'd basically just push the yellow block onto the pedestal and the grey block was unnecessary. So it'd be pushed by a glass block. But if we have glass block followed by a grey block, I can't actually illustrate it like this. How can I illustrate it? I wish I could illustrate. I guess I can do it like this. Yep. Produce down here. Oh no, I can't do it like this because there's still not enough space. I cannot shoot. Yeah, well, I can't illustrate it. I guess I can illustrate it with the wall. It's not exactly equivalent, but if I do this, the yellow block doesn't spawn. Same is true when the grey block is there. So I wouldn't be able to get a yellow block there. There's no way the yellow block would fall onto it, right? Like I made something disappear from underneath it? No, that's another thing I can do. Okay. So I don't think the grey block is going back there. I think I am pushing the yellow block onto the pedestal. That is my only other option. Or it falls, but I don't see how it would fall. So the only other option is I'm pushing it on. To push it on, it has to go over something in that pit, so that can be any of the other blocks. So, yeah, there has to be something in that pit, that can be any of the other blocks, and we have to be pushing it with, it could be yellow, anything, anything. Going left to right. Yellow, anything, anything, and I push that here, and then the yellow is on the thing. So any situation where I have block, yellow, block, block, I can then push that and we'd be done. Block, yellow, block, block, and be done. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the thing I can set up. Because the problem I've got with all of these situations, this is the problem I kept hitting up against, is that that's like having a yellow to the left of a bunch of blocks that are down here. But the yellow has to be here to get the blocks away from this corner. So the yellow block has to be here at some point, assuming I need 3 blocks to help me push the yellow into position, then a bunch of blocks need to come over a yellow here. Not necessarily all of them, one of them can be sacrificed in some way, but a bunch of them have to come over here. And if they do, then If they do, then... if they do, then how do I get the yellow, like, inserted in the middle over here somewhere? Like, maybe by... maybe by doing, like, grey, blank space, glass, and then I do, like, this, and insert yellow, but I don't think I can make that setup. I never managed to make that setup. I was trying for everything. So what am I thinking? Grey over here with a gap, glass, nothing. So for grey to get over there, it's gonna have to go over a thing. Like, how do I... okay, can I split grey away from the glass at all? That'd be my first question. Like, obviously I can do it by pushing it down there, but then my route is blocked. I can spawn... I wonder if it's ever useful to, like, not spawn a yellow, like, inside the glass. If you know what I mean. Like, try and spawn a yellow inside the glass and it not spawn a yellow. There we go, there's a grey separated from the glass. However... it doesn't need to be grey that's out there. I guess what I was thinking is that would allow me to spawn the yellow to the left. Because I'd hit the grey. Yeah. But I can't separate you from you. That's just not a thing. I can't push these right because then they're all stuck. Can't push these right because then they're all stuck. If I do, I can separate the grey. Oh no, I can't. Is there some way I could make that happen? No. Nope. That does nothing for me. Basically, I have no way of pushing these right. So then how's the grey coming off these? Right onto here. It's not separated from them. It won't ever be separated from them. Can I somehow... yeah, and this like one wide gap means that as soon as I'm pushing things through, I'm pushing them through, and there's nothing else I can do at that point. If there's going to be a yellow setup here, it has to be earlier. And sure, I can get grey to the... well, I can only get grey to the right of these if... I don't have... you know, I can do it like this, obviously, yep. Okay. Now... yeah, as soon as I'm pushing these through... there's no way of me separating grey. Oh no, there is a way of separating grey here, and there's not. Or there is if I do this. I definitely did this before. I remember this feeling like the most interesting move. Well, it doesn't separate, although it would if I did this. But then there's a glass block in that corner, which feels like a problem. So that's like, yeah, now at this point I'm never getting yellow into that bottom corner to make sure I've got some blocks free. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Why can't I not? There we go. For some reason that wasn't working, I was pressing that button. And yeah, you're here, great. Am I just missing a way this can end? I don't think so, like... sure you're there? Meh. Doesn't help to send that way. I need some... there needs to be a yellow down there before I start pushing these things out. And therefore, I've got two ways of pushing these things out. Unless there's like something I can do where I like either I can push grey out first on the left, or I can push grey out at the back. But can I? Yes, I can. With yellow there. But that's all I can do. If yellow's out there. Do I believe yellow has to be out there? I think I do. There's one glass. There's another glass. There's another glass. Is this just somehow doable from here? And I just didn't see the move I needed to do? Because this is like, yeah, sure, everything's over here. But again, it requires getting a yellow over to where it can't be. Like over there. Over there. If I could somehow get the yellow on that side of things, sure, things would be better, but I can't, because everything's going over the yellow to get here. I can, of course, get rid of the yellow at some point to do something weird, but then everything's just stuck. This puzzle still feels impossible. I'm almost certainly not missing an interaction. Almost certainly. Grey is on top. Sure, before I did that, I could do that and put yellow there now. I don't think that makes a difference. Yellow just falls in the hole. I can like drop. Oh, I've got it. I've got it. I think I drop a glass thing. I then send yellow that way. Oh, I've done it. Wait, what? What did I do? I pushed yellow first? How did I get yellow first? I don't even know what I just did. I don't know what I just did. Back to 24. Okay. So it's this. No. Just push that down. No, which way did things go? No, it wasn't any of this. It was just this, and then push left, push right. Yeah, okay. I put these down, and I just stacked them like this, and somehow this was fixable. I honestly do not remember what I just did. So from here, I think I pushed that along and I put this on top. That's probably the move I never did. I think I always like pushed this along, then added yellow on top of here, which means I can no longer push it forwards. Whereas if this is all a space back, I can like put yellow here and push yellow forwards as well. But then I was also missing this as like a way this could end. Drop glass out, put yellow in. Oh my gosh. Okie dokie. Whew, holy moly, that was tough. For such a tiny level as well. Anyway, it's done. Level 25, here we go. What is this? Why do we have a skull here? So I'm never dropping that. Wait, what? Oh no, I am. I know what's going on. We're gonna drop with something. We're gonna be like on top of a yellow. That's what the skull's for. We're gonna drop and something else is gonna fall at the same time? Oh yeah, if I was shooting a block to the right of me and it hit something, I think we'd probably fall together. Although I'm not certain. I'm not certain about the timing of that. Like if I were up there and I shot the yellow thing into the wall that's to this wall that I'm hitting there, would we fall together and then I'd be down there and then just shoot to the right? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. That feels like what this wants, right? Because there's no other way I'm shoving things to the right. There's no other way. No, another thing that could happen. Okay, yeah, let's not get too fixated on that. Another thing that could happen is we drop a glass block on this right-hand column and then a solid block. And then I can just go down there in my own time. Oh dear. Then what on earth is going on over here? There's just a stack of things that I'm going to get crushed by. I can send yellow inside? I don't think that's ever going to be useful. I'm not going in there. Okay, so then the alternative is, I guess I'm putting you on you and then jumping. Do I have to do that or can I make that jump? I think I can make that jump. Yeah, I can. Okay, so that lets me get up here and I can make this jump as well. Okay. Then what? Sure, you can block the laser. For that bottom square. I can push a bunch of these out. Well, no, I can't. Okay. Okie dokie, what's possible here? What's possible with this stack of things? Yellow also blocks that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. There's like yellow here, shoot yellow to the right, yellow blocks it as I go down, and I shoot yellow onto the pedestal. Okay, so the requirements for that are just to have my yellow up here with nothing below it. That's not possible. Okay, so that's not going to happen. I think it must be the other ending that I'm doing then. Glass, then stone on top of it, next to that laser. Yeah, okay. I just don't yet know how I get anything away from these walls, except like maybe by... Okay, if I'm getting anything away from these walls, then I would like to somehow... I can push stuff in down here, of course. Well, a little bit. Okay. Is there some way we can reuse the grey block? Yes? Because my problem is I'm ending up with nothing solid to hit against. No, this doesn't reuse the grey block. Okay, it lets me get a few more things out, I guess. Either way, my problem here is just how do I push anything right? It has to happen. Absolutely has to happen. Okay. How? Well, it's not happening on that top row. Like, I'm not pushing anything right onto there because I'd have to be standing exactly where the laser is. So yeah, it's not happening like that. It's happening down here. So how does one stand where the blue laser is? Well, it has to be blocked, but how can it be blocked without me dying? It can't be. Because whatever's blocking the laser will fall. Okay. Wait, what? I mean, so that space in there is too wide, as though maybe I'm like standing to the left of the laser and pushing right, but then still I'd get crushed. Still I would get crushed by whatever is blocking the laser. So anyway I wouldn't. No. No. Okay. So therefore, nothing in that column can come to the right. That can't be true. I need glass and things over here, right? Or do I not? Let's go back to my other idea I had, which is just like yellow. Therefore I have to be standing here. Do I? Yeah, because I want the yellow to spawn and us to fall together. I'd kind of like to test that somehow, but I don't think I can. I just realized this is almost a solution. Meh. Oh no, if there were glass there, I wouldn't be able to shoot to the right. Okay, so it's not that. It must be the falling together thing, right? There can't be something... Yeah, it has to be just me and yellow down here. Because if it were glass, I would not be able to shoot to the right. I'm glad I fell into this position to make me realise that. Because the whole, like, you can't shoot if there's a block to the right of you isn't the most memorable thing. I think it's especially not memorable because it doesn't really look like I ever take up that space. It looks like I'm a, you know, a 1x1 character and I'm just shooting that direction. But yeah, I assume the timing would work similarly if I was spawning a yellow block to the right. And yeah, I don't want to be down here with glass, I want to be down here with yellow so I can get rid of it. Although I can't get rid of yellow once I'm down there. Huh, okay. Well, I could just push yellow if it had nothing on top of it. Yes, okay, I just push yellow. So I want to be down here with yellow but nothing on top of the yellow. Therefore, I will fall at the same time as yellow. Is that 100% true? Yes. It's not like I'm blocking... It's not like I'm having yellow down there with a stone on top of it like this. And then... Like, getting rid of yellow would never do anything good because the stone would fall and it would just be in the way of me getting to the pedestal. Okay. So, I think I've got to be down there with just yellow and nothing on top of it. Which means falling with yellow. Because if there's nothing on top of it, then what's blocking the laser? Well, it's yellow as it falls. Therefore, I'm going to be there as well. I don't know how the timing works though. But also, if that's going to happen, if I'm going to spawn yellow and then it's going to fall and I'm going to fall with it, then I need to be standing on top of yellow. Yellow only, otherwise I won't fall. Yellow only, otherwise I won't fall. But then, what am I hitting yellow against? Am I somehow filling in this space? I think so, I don't think that's likely. Yellow here, fall. As far as I can tell, I can't push any of those blocks to the right. Why are there two stone blocks in there as well? There's no way I can like have a yellow down there and somehow manipulate it to the right without me being down there. No, of course not. Okay, so if it's going right, I gotta be down there. There can't be anything on top of it, otherwise I get squashed. And the yellow in its current position couldn't be a different thing like stone because then it'd be in the way. All those things are true. So I'm falling with yellow. How does that happen? I'd have to be on top of yellow. Like this. Shooting yellow to the right. It's spawning. Is that true? Wait, couldn't I just do... Like, if I could, like, get yellow by itself here, and I pushed it, that would also work. Maybe that's the setup I'm aiming for. It's just me where the grey block is, and I just push yellow to the right. That would be great. Okay. Does this stack of things somehow help me create a separated yellow? Maybe. Maybe. How? A separated yellow. How? I could put yellow into the stack, sure. Well. I could put yellow into the stack. Is that good? Okay, what would it take to get a separated yellow? Obviously the yellow has to hit something to spawn. I do not think I'm ever going to the left of this, right? Because I'd have to put, unless I can push like everything down, but I don't think I can push everything down. I can push a certain number of things down. Okay, if I'm never going to the left of that, then I'm somehow getting a yellow separated from these things. How? How? And there's the upper bit as well. Clearly it wants me to be at the upper bit at some point. I can lower the yellow. I can keep respawning yellow, although I can't really, can I? Well, can I? Well, that doesn't do anything. Where is this going? Get rid of that. Okay. I think I know how this ends. I think there's only one way this can end. Therefore, yellow has to be separate. Well, okay. The other option is that I'm actually pushing the yellow down from above. It's a similar problem. But maybe if I can just empty that stack enough, right? Like, if I can empty the stack enough, then suddenly the yellow is available to me. And the stones are there just for me to spawn yellows against, right? I think so. And probably at some point I'm going to be standing, like, here and spawning a yellow there or something. Like, on that top stone. I could believe that. And I just push the yellow down. Okay, so what's the most efficient way of pushing things out of here? Like, do I start with this middle yellow or something? This middle stone, I mean? Can I make this? I can. And it's obviously better to do something like this. And then use yellow again to do that. This is definitely not super efficient though, because then you're 2 spaces too high for me to do anything with. I think I'm on the right lines, honestly. And then I push yellow down, lands on the skull, I stand here, I push to the right, done. Done, done, done. Ish. Yeah, there's more to it than that, I think. Is there some like really clever, efficient way of pushing things out of this stack? Like, can I bring you back somehow? No. I can't push this myself, it has to be pushed with something. If I push it with grey, then the grey is sort of gone. If I push it with yellow, then I've got the grey for a little bit longer. If I push yellow now and then reuse yellow, it's basically not there. Sure, push that down. Lower that. I can then do this. Okay. Push that and lower that stone. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. Push that out. Lower again. I'm almost there. Then I can spawn another thing up there. I don't know if this all entirely works out. Jump. Okay. Push. Spawn. What now? But now I can just spawn. No, I can't. No. I think after doing that, I have to drop you further, don't I? That means having... That's not good, let's do it the other way around. That means somehow spawning a yellow here to push this. Like, if I could just push this one more, I'd be done. No, because also yellow has to stay up there. Oh no. Oh no. Is there some way that this can be made to work? What was the weird, like... There's the strange timing trick used in like an earlier level. It's when I was like... No, when I had a block on top of a yellow... what am I doing? When I had a block on top of a yellow... I could then hit the block. Yeah. I don't think that's a thing here. That's a block on top of the yellow. I reckon there's just some other order I can do this. This is kind of horrendous though. This is kind of horrendous. That felt like a pretty efficient way of lowering things down. At least I know I can get everything down to that level. That's, you know, pretty good progress. Can I do something differently now? I don't think so. I can lower you or not lower you. I mean, is there anything different about leaving that there and then doing this? Sure, you'll drop. That's the same, right? Yeah, it's the same. Yeah. Tis the same. Can't push left, so I'd have to do this. Cannot push it to the right, which is what I want to do. And yes, if I could just lower the bottom thing one more while leaving the yellow up here, which is tricky. Or, hold on, if I could do that lowering, if yellow were in the stack, like at this point, if those are all balanced, if this column were balanced off of yellow, I could do this and it would drop. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want the yellow in that stack, not here. So I want to have done that a bit later. Somehow. Therefore... Well, therefore what? Yeah, I want yellow here when they're all one further down. Is that the thing? Or two further down? One further down, two further down. Well, in this position, I can't even spawn a yellow up there. No, two further down. I want that stone to be two further down. I shoot it. Yeah. That's all it is. Oh, yes, two further down. That is right. Okay. With yellow in the middle. But I can't get yellow in the middle again because I have to hit it against something. And right now I have nothing to hit it against. Yes. Except now I do, but it's up here and then it's stuck against these things. I can obviously insert yellow here, but that doesn't help because I still need to push things out. So I need to have done things differently earlier. Somehow. Oh dear. So I specifically, at the end, I want yellow, glass, stone. Therefore, yellow, glass, stone. Therefore, oh dear, I don't know. It doesn't help to push yellow out, does it? I guess so it changes the order of things, right? Because yeah, either I can put the grey first, or I can like lower the glass, then send grey. Which then I send grey afterwards. Does that make a difference? I'm not so certain it does. At this point I can lower things, and I can spawn a yellow over here, not like that, like this. I think this is the the same? So I can do that, or other options. I don't think I have any. So it's just that, and then lower that. At this point I could send something. No, I'd have to do this. And then I lower the glass. And then I can't push anything anymore except up there. I'm gonna get this. I feel like I'm close. Oh. No, I just did it again. There I kind of wish my undo only undid the jump. It'd be interesting to have an undo system where like if you knew there were things like that where like, oh, people are probably going to want to undo that jump a bit, like insert that into the stack of undo states. It could be interesting. This is so close. I just need a yellow down there, which I don't have. That is all I need. Yeah, that is how this is ending. Yellow down here, not up here. How does one do that? Thing is, I can't just keep like pushing with the yellow because the glass comes down. So the stone needs to be further up somehow. Could I at some point go around to the top? Not without a stone up there. Was there a stone up there at some point? There was. Interesting. Insert that. Go around to the top. This doesn't help, does it? I'm just gonna push out the stone. That doesn't help. Or, ooh. So the stone that I've got at the beginning, could I save you for a while? Could I save you for a while, for later? Instead do... what? I can't save you for long, can I? I mean, I could not push you in. I could do like what did I mean by save you? Good question. Is this saving you? This is very similar. I mean, no, this is just worse. Okie dokie, come on. Come on. I'd probably do something silly at the start. This is the starting state, right? Yes. I can spawn a yellow up there and do nothing with it because well, that's not true. I could spawn a yellow up there and then just not push it, come back down and push this. Is that useful? Oh, that's the wrong way to do that. And then go and push that? I'm not seeing how this adds up to anything of value, but let's do it. Obviously I could respawn the yellow down here now, but I would have gained nothing in doing so. Okay. Then spawn a yellow. Then do this. I clearly didn't need to do the more efficient thing at the start, right? Which is what? It's like this. This, and eventually I lower that one down. If I do this, I die. I go over here, I do this, I can't have a yellow up at the top, like, ready. I think I'm close, but not quite there. I can't spawn a cube higher up. Like, well, I guess what I'm thinking is, like, can I spawn a yellow against the grey one up there? No, because I can't make a platform that high. Yellow. Now I can. Like, am I close to it? Like, is there some way from here to the solution? Like, is there a silly... Is there a silly yellow trick I can do? Like, often something I miss is like, oh, I can stand here and shoot that way, and then do something with that, but that doesn't do anything, right? In this instant. And sure, I can make a yellow here. I can go down and push stuff, I'll get crushed. I can do this, which is sure. I know what I want. Now let me have it. Yellow needs to be inserted down there. Therefore, I'm pushing this later. Like, I'm doing this move, basically, but at a later point. Once I've pushed down 2 more of those glass blocks. How am I pushing down 2 more of those glass blocks? The ones up there. Yeah, how? I can push the grey blocks, I can't push the glass blocks. The ones up there? Like, down here, the only reason I can push glass blocks is because I've been given a grey block to use. Yep. Because otherwise I can't, like, spawn a thing against them. Up there I don't have that luxury. I don't have a grey block that I can push them with. Or that I can spawn a yellow against. Except the one that's really high up. And except the one that's currently there, but I don't want to push that one out because they need it later. I think. Like, what would I do after this point? Go back down and do this. And then lower that, and then suddenly I've got no blocks to use. Yeah, then none of this is good. The grey blocks have to stay. And either I'm using this right now, or I'm not. And is there something else I could do there? No. Or I'm going up here, jumping over, and then spawning here. Getting rid of that grey block feels awful though. I don't want to get rid of that grey block. I want to get rid of some glass. Glass can go down the bottom of the pit. That's much better. But now I want to push more glass, but I can't push any more glass. Except I can like this. Can I push another one? No. Could I have spawned something? What did I just do? This. I could. Ooh, okay, okay. I potentially do the trick twice. Like that. That feels good. I don't know what it does, But it probably does something. I can push a glass out up here. That's one of them gone. That's one of them gone. That's totally it. That's totally it. And then sure, maybe I can just start pushing these out. Yes, because when the grey block comes down... No? Maybe. No, you're here. I can spawn against that. That was definitely a key move. That was definitely a key move. Now, I can do this and lower you. Then I can push yellow under there. This is still not quite what I want. Is it? It's close to what I want. It's not what I want though. Like, I need that to lower you one more. It's so close to what I want. What was the key move I did there? It was realizing that when I spawned that, do it like, well, like this. I need to push out another block, another glass block from up here. Somehow. Well, I do it with, when you're in the second position up here, I do it then, right? I can't do anything fancy here, right? I don't think so. You have to start going. And then you lower. And then, this is, I'm just doing the second, yeah, no, you lower. I can't do that trick at this point, but okay, I'm glad that I have done that trick, but what next? So you can go there. Sure, I can push that along. And that will lower things one more. This is just what I just did though, but I'm going to do it again just to see if there are any other branches I can take. Then you get lowered. Then I don't put the yellow in yet. I spawn the yellow up there and insert and push that so that then I've got that. Okay, we got it folks, we got it, that goes there. That's exactly what I needed. We jump up here, yay. We do this, we push this to the right. Oh my gosh, what a cool puzzle. It's over, it's done, yay. Fantastic, loved it. What on earth is this? Something to do with the laser. Is it a switch? Oh, we'll find out next time. We're not doing it now. I guess we're moving on to... Okay, we're moving on to... I was expecting it to be the blue block things, because that was very blue. But no, we're moving on to the X's. I think it might be a laser sensor or something. Suddenly I'm getting Stuffo the Puzzle Bot vibes from this. With these lasers and these potential switches that might be affected by the lasers. Anyway, see you next time, folks. We'll continue with 26. That was such a cool puzzle. I loved it. And we got 24 done. Woohoo! All right, goodbye.